mountain ranges, sailed open oceans to map new lands, and sought out the unknown. Looking to the stars, we're curious, and now we're at a place where we can pioneer horizons. Now is the time.
You, Shepard, have cleared the tower?
With our beer cards, you guys.
To open the promise of space to all. And lay the way for generations to come. When our descendants look to the stars, they'll remember this time. When they reflect on where it started, they'll remember this place. First explorers who said, "Let's go," they'll remember these bold steps. We are Blue Origin. And this is just the beginning.
It is truly an exciting day here at Blue Origin, where history will be made. Now, once again, I'm Tabitha Lipkin, joined today by Claire Luce, where we get to talk about the crew of NS-37, and we're going to start in seat number 1.
In seat number 1, we have Nil Milch. He is a global business executive and entrepreneur. Nil launched his career through Longilux, a family-owned business. He now serves as the chair of board of trustees at Jackson Laboratory, a nonprofit biomedical research institute, where he supports genetic research to improve human health. Growing up watching the Gemini and Apollo programs, he adopted the Latin phrase in omnia primus, meaning ready for anything, to guide his pursuit of science and discovery.
In seat 2, we have Micci Benthaus. Micci is an aerospace and mechatronics engineer at the European Space Agency. She has dedicated her career to scientific collaboration for the advancement of interplanetary exploration. Back in 2018, she was involved in a mountain biking accident that resulted in a spinal cord injury, impacting her ability to walk. Undeterred, she has continued to pursue her passion for access, as well as advocate for greater access to space. Micci flew aboard a zero-G research flight in 2022 and completed an analog astronaut mission. She continues to pursue sporting activities outside of work, including wheelchair tennis, and today a historic day flying her on New Shepard.
In seat 3, we have Hans Kenigsmann. Hans is a German-American aerospace engineer whose career has been dedicated to advancing reusable spacecraft and vehicles, most notably as an early team member at SpaceX, where he spent 2 decades. He is one of the most renowned rocket scientists and remains actively engaged in the aerospace and space exploration community, serving on advisory boards and advisory roles across multiple aerospace companies. He is also a licensed pilot who has built his own airplane, an avid skier, and the proud father of 2 daughters. He is excited to share his experience to inspire the next generation of space exploration.
All right, we are going to continue to tell you about the crew of NS-37, but right now we are going to watch the astronaut ingress. So let's go ahead and toss it over to NS-37 on the crew pad. So there you have it. The Astros have loaded in. You just saw Micci Benthaus, who will become the first wheelchair user to cross the Kármán line, get into the crew capsule. We are so excited to watch NS-37 take to the skies today. So let's continue telling you guys about the crew that we have. We're going to go to seat number 4, where we have Adonis Purulis. Now, he is a seasoned entrepreneur, investor, and mining engineer. He is the founder and chairman of Pella Resources, a co-founder of Energy Revolution Ventures, chairman of Rainbow Rare Earths, and the CEO of Chariot Limited, which are advancing and developing innovative technologies and global opportunities in the energy transition. His career and philanthropic work reflect a consistent commitment to education and the responsible and sustainable development of Earth's resources, combining technical expertise with a vision for long-term environmental and social impacts. His flight aboard New Shepard represents a lifelong dream to see the world from space.
In seat 5, we have Jayson Stänsill. A self-proclaimed space nerd rooted in West Texas, Jayson has watched the space industry expand to offer commercial spaceflight opportunities from his own backyard. With a degree in computer science from Tulane University, he has channeled his enthusiasm for creativity, passion for adventure, and love for science and physics into scuba diving, driving cars, riding motorcycles, flying planes, and of course, studying rocketry. Jayson is looking to inspire healthy skepticism and promote science education through his experience. He is also dedicating his flight to his brother Kevin, who passed away in 2016 to a hard-fought battle with brain cancer.
In seat number 6, we have Joi Hyde, a physicist and quantitative investor. Joey recently retired from his career at a leading hedge fund. He lives in Florida with his wife and 5 children. His grandparents ignited a fascination with space when they brought him to watch the 1988 launch of the space shuttle Atlantis, which sparked a lifelong curiosity in human spaceflight and exploration, leading him to earn a PhD in astrophysics. Joey sees this flight with Blue Origin as a continuation of his commitment to advancing science, as well as inspiring generations of explorers. His spouse, by the way, Elaine Hyde, flew earlier this year back on NS-30. So pretty cool to have her fly, and now here he is.
I can't imagine what the conversations that Elaine had, and now they get to share something together.
Yeah, and you can see in our crew right there, Out of the Blue is what they have named themselves. And I know they are so excited for this moment to cross the Kármán line. But right now, let's talk about the mission patch.
Well, the NS-37 mission patch pays homage to the crew and Blue Origin's vision. The symbols embedded include first, the DNA, which symbolizes the importance and impact of science to Nil Milch. We also have the hippo, represents Michi's favorite animal, her plush hippo, which comforted her in the hospital after her accident, and it will join her in space. We also have the tennis ball, symbolizes another of Michi's competitive passions. And then we have Adonis, which he has his baobab tree, which is iconic to South Africa.
There's also the spiral galaxy, which symbolizes Joey Hyde's astrophysics research. The dog bone shape and then the K are in memoriam of Jayson Stansel's brother, as well as a representation of the satellite of love from their favorite show, Mystery Science Theater 3000. And the shards that you see, those kind of shards of glass, those represent Blue Origin's commitment to breaking down the barriers to accessing space, including cost, nationality, and ability. All right, right now is an exciting moment. We are at T-minus about 28 minutes and 45 seconds into NS-37. We are going to toss it over to the vehicle, which is on the pad, and we are going to wait Capcom. Now, that is an exciting moment where we get to hear from our capsule communicator that will do the astronaut comms check. Today, our Capcom is Laura Stiles, and she will be checking in with this crew who has named themselves Out of the Blue.
All right, crew. This is it. All right. You guys have come together as a crew. You're trained and you are ready. Sure. All that's left to do now, sit back, be present for the moment. All right? Try to have a little fun too, okay? Thank you. We'll try. All right. I'm going to turn you over to Capcom. Godspeed out of the blue. Thank you, number 7.
Carmen Line, Blue Control. Good morning, crew, and welcome aboard the RSS Carmen Line. Let's get started with a comm check. Reminder, turn your head to the right toward the mic. Astronaut Jack, comm check. Copy. M, comm check.
Blue Control, I will be 4x4.
Copy. Hans, comm check.
Blue Control, I read you 2x2.
Copy. Zorba, comm check.
Blue Control, Zorba, I hear you well.
Copy. Payload, comm check.
Blue Control, payload, loud and clear.
Copy. Snoopy, comm check.
Blue Control, Snoopy, loud and clear.
Comm checks are complete. Stand by while I report to the flight director.
We've just heard our astronauts have received confirmation that their comm check systems are working and everyone is in the cabin, good to go. Every crew has a special name, like Tabitha said, and this crew has named themselves Out of the Blue.
Yes, and it's because they said, as a crew, it felt like not only did this moment kind of come out of the blue, even though that they've been waiting their lives for a moment like this, but they are also then traveling out of the blue. So it has a couple of different meanings there. So if you're just joining us, we're about T-minus 24 minutes and 20 seconds from New Shepard's 9th mission this year and 37th mission overall. And did you know that New Shepard has flown to date 80 individuals above the Kármán line? That's 11% of people above the Kármán line. And after this mission, the total number of people flown on New Shepard will be 92. But it's actually 86 individuals, and that is because 6 Astros have come back for round 2.
6 flying twice, that's because New Shepard offers astronauts a life-changing shift in perspective. We are now operating 2 human-rated vehicles to better meet customer demand. And of course, safety is our highest value. We've built redundancy into every safety system.
And New Shepard is fully reusable. Its engine is fueled by highly effective and efficient liquid oxygen and hydrogen. During flight, the only byproduct is water vapor, no carbon emissions.
It's a pretty incredible vehicle that systems have flown 36 times, and today will make number 37.
It certainly will. Now, we've introduced you to the crew of NS-37. We've talked a little bit about our stats. So let's talk about what our astronauts go through during...
Это надо выключить. Вот так. NS-37. Эта миссия станет 16-м пилотируемым полетом в рамках программы New Shepard и 37-м в ее истории. В состав экипажа входят Мичи Бентхаус, Джои Хайд, Ханс Кенигсманн, Нил Милч, Адонис Пурулис и Джейсон Стэнселл. Точнее, Стэнселл. Короче. Ну и, собственно, про сам состав экипажа теперь более подробно. Михаэла Бентхаус Мичи, инженер в области аэрокосмической техники и мехатроники в Европейском космическом агентстве, посвятил свою карьеру научному сотрудничеству в целях развития межпланетных исследований. В 2018 году она попала в аварию на горном велосипеде, в результате которой получила травму спинного мозга, повлиявшую на ее способность ходить. Не сдавшись, она продолжает заниматься своим любимым делом, обеспечиванием доступности и отстаиванием более широкого доступа в космос. В 2022 году Мичи совершила исследовательский полет в условиях невесомости и завершила аналоговую миссию астронавта. Вне работы она продолжает заниматься спортом, в том числе теннисом на колясках. Кстати, это будет первый человек, который побывает в космосе, но первый человек на инвалидном кресле, который побывает, собственно, в космос. Первый человек без возможности ходить в космосе. Следующий член экипажа это Джои Хайд Джои. физик и инвестор-коричественник. Недавно завершил свою карьеру в ведущем хедж-фонде. Он живет во Флориде со своей женой и 5 детьми. Его бабушка и дедушка пробудили в нем интерес к космосу, когда перевели его посмотреть запуск космического челнока «Атлантис» в 1988 году, что положило начало его пожизненному интересу к пилотируемым космическим полетам и исследованиям, в результате чего он получил докторскую степень по астрофизике. Джои рассматривает свой полет с компанией Virgin как продолжение своей приверженности развитию науки и вдохновению будущих поколений исследователей. Далее идет Ханс Кенигсманн. Немецко-американский инженер-аэрокосмист, чья карьера посвящена разработке многоразовых космических аппаратов и ракет-носителей, в частности, в качестве одного из первых членов команды SpaceX, где он проработал 2 десятилетия. Он является одним из самых известных в мире специалистов по ракетостроению и продолжает активно участвовать в аэрокосмической отрасли и исследовании космоса, занимая консультативные и руководящие должности в нескольких аэрокосмических компаниях. Он также является лицензированным пилотом, построившим собственный самолет. Также заядлым лыжником и гордым отцом 2 дочерей. Он рад поделиться своим опытом, чтобы вдохновить следующее поколение исследователей космоса. Далее у нас идет Нил Милч, руководитель глобального бизнеса и предприниматель, начавший свою карьеру в семейном бизнесе, где он использовал возможности для предоставления клиентам продукции высочайшего качества. В настоящее время он является председателем совета попечителей Джексон Laboratory, некоммерческого биомедицинского исследовательского института, где он поддерживает генетические исследования, направленные на улучшение здоровья человека. Выросший на программах Gemini и Apollon, он перенял латинскую фразу in omnia paratus, означающую готов ко всему, которая направляет его стремление к науке и открытиям. Далее идет Адонис Пурулис. Опытный предприниматель, инвестор и горный инженер, обладающий более чем 30-летним опытом работы в секторе природных ресурсов и энергетики с особым акцентом на критически важные минералы, металлы и устойчивые энергетические решения в Африке и за ее пределами. Он является основателем и председателем Polaris Coach, соучредителем Energy Revolution Ventures, председателем Rainbow Rare Earths и генеральным директором Heriot Limited, компании, занимающейся развитием инновационных технологий и глобальными возможностями в области энергетического перехода. Его карьера и благотворительная деятельность отражает неизменную приверженность образованию и ответственному и устойчивому развитию ресурсов Земли, сочетая техническую экспертизу с введением долгосрочных экологических и социальных последствий. Дело полета на борту New Shepard — это воплощение мечты всей жизни увидеть мир из космоса. И последний, 6-й член экипажа — это Джейсон Стэнселл, называющий себя космическим фанатом и проживающим в Западном Техасе, наблюдал за развитием космической индустрии, предлагающий космические полеты, не покидая своего дома. Получив степень в области компьютерных наук в университете Тулейн, он направил свой энтузиазм к творчеству, страсть к приключениям и любовь к науке и физике на дайвинг, вождение автомобилей, мотоциклов, управление самолетами и изучение ракетостроения. Джейсон стремился вдохновлять на здоровый скептицизм и продвигать научное образование, делясь своим опытом. Он также посвящает свой полет своему брату Кевину, который скончался в 2016 году после тяжелой борьбы с раком мозга. И тем временем у нас остается уже менее 17 минут до пилотируемого запуска ракеты New Shepard с миссией NS-37.
2 miles an hour for a very soft touchdown. So all the way from the initial vehicle design and understanding how to provide escape systems, how many astronauts were going to be in it, and how we're going to keep them safe was part of the design from the very beginning.
We had done all of this testing for 15 flights before we ever put humans on this rocket. And now we have dozens of flights under our belt, and we have tremendous confidence in all of these safety systems that we have designed.
At its core, Blue Origin is a human spaceflight company, and New Shepard is the first step to bringing humanity to space at Blue.
This vehicle is for everybody. It is an incredibly comfortable experience. We have flown people who are 90 years old down to 18, people with disabilities, with low vision. Anybody can fly on this rocket.
And we'll come back and we'll talk about
Astronaut training is designed so that folks arrive and learn everything that they need to know about the rocket, about what they'll experience on launch day. We want our astronauts to feel incredibly confident. So they will be trained on every single possible flight day scenario and shown that they can execute what that looks like.
Safety is woven into every process that we do at Blue Origin, whether it's the design, the operations, the maintenance, and our mission readiness. When we make the decision that we're ready for a mission, everyone on our team and at Blue feels accountable to keep them safe.
I can attest to the safety at Blue Origin. I've worked on B3PM, which is New Shepard's engine, for over 3 years, and safety is our highest priority.
It certainly is, and I really love that package. It really brings it all together to the forefront for anyone who has questions about New Shepard. Now, right now, we're about T-minus just under 15 minutes until we see NS-37 take to the skies. Now, this is an exciting day here at Blue Origin because we are flying the first ever wheelchair user to space. Let's talk about who this crew includes, which is Joi Hyde, Hans Kenigsmann, Nil Milch, Adonis Purullis, Jayson Stänselл, and disability advocate Michy Benthaus, who will make history today as the first wheelchair user to cross the Kármán line, as we said. Now, this is such an exciting moment for us, so we're going to toss it over to the rocket right now, let you sit as you watch New Shepard on the pad, and then the show continues. We've got lots of great stuff for you guys. All right, it is T-minus 13 minutes and 30 seconds, and we want to talk about some of the individuals that you have seen on your screen and you will see on the ground helping out our crew, making sure that they stay knowledgeable and safe, and that is our CM7 crew, aka crew member 7s.
Let's break it down. The crew that flies to space and back is a crew of 6, and CM7 are actually virtual crew members who are right there with the astronauts from the moment they arrive in Texas through their entire flight training and all the way to the moment when they enter the crew capsule.
Yes, they're also the first faces that they see when they go back out to the crew capsule. And for this flight, our CM7s are Jake Mills and Laura Stiles. The CM7s are embedded in the mission, and they greet them, and they get to greet them once more when they return to Earth. So let's take a look at these impressive individuals, our crew member 7s.
Command engine start. 2.
Crew member 7 is a very unique role at Blue Origin. And traveling to space is an incredibly life-changing experience.
Oh my goodness.
You want somebody who's guiding you through it that doesn't just understand the technical side of the rocket and the launch operation, but also has the soft skills to truly support you through this wonderful journey. That's why crew member 7 is so important. There are 6 people that fly on the New Shepard crew capsule. The 7th person is crew member 7.
We have 2 crew member 7s for each launch. One of the crew member 7s, they are with the astronauts pretty much 24/7. They are staying at the village. They're training them We have another crew member 7 that serves as capsule communicator.
And that's the person who is back physically in the control room and is actually talking to the astronauts when they're in the capsule.
Loud and clear and go for launch. Everyone on the crew member 7 team has to be comfortable in a really dynamic operations environment. You have to be unflappable in anything that might come your way. We have folks from NASA, we have world record holders for skydiving, a nuclear submarine officer. It's truly a very diverse set of people bringing unique skill sets to the table.
The most important role for crew member 7 is to instill confidence in the astronauts that we fly on New Shepard. And really that comes down to a very good training program.
Safety is absolutely paramount to everything that we do here at Blue as we build this road to space.
We have a crew capsule mock-up where we run through full mission simulations. Separation confirmed. You are free to unstrap. So the only surprise on launch day is the incredible view outside of those windows. This is nuts! Where they can look at the Earth and be changed.
Oh, wow.
And bring that feeling back to Earth with an inspiration to protect the Earth. Because that's what we're doing this for. We are doing this for the benefit of Earth.
And every time I'm out in West Texas and I get to interact with the crew member 7s, the CM7s, it is so cool to kind of see how they prepare for launches, how they help individuals, our Astros, get ready. They make sure that they're trained, and it's just so awesome to be able to learn from them, especially as we continue to fly New Shepard more and more.
They are such an important part to the New Shepard launch, and they are also amazing people.
Yeah, they certainly are. Now, if you take a...
И наше любимое ход на 10 минутах. Вот только я хотел рассказывать про ракету New Shepard, но ход на 10 минутах, поэтому ожидаем. Стартовое окно у нас 4,5 часа до 22:30 по UTC, так что ждать мы можем очень долго, но ничего не поделаешь, ожидаем.
Today as the first wheelchair user to cross the Kármán line. We're going to take a moment, we're going to throw it over to the rocket, and we will see you back here in just a second. Friends, welcome back. You are watching NS-37. We're at T-minus 10 minutes right now. We are in a hold, and while we're in this hold, I want to talk about our previous flights. There have been 15 previous flights where we have carried crews of astronauts to space, and on every single flight we hear the incredible reactions from our passengers and the profound effect that it has on them.
And today, Out of the Blue, which is the name that our crew has named themselves, will add 6 more Astros crossing the Kármán line.
Capsule, Is this wild?
Go.
Each person that goes up there,
Oh my golly! This is nuts!
Ground. Go.
all of a sudden has a totally different perspective.
Wow, look at that view.
Cap off. Go.
Of this little place here.
New Shepard is go for launch.
This is heaven!
It's almost like an out-of-body experience.
New Shepard has cleared the tower.
This is a new era where people like a teacher from North Carolina gets to go to space.
Space has always been something I've wanted to do, but it's never been accessible until now.
Look at that view. Look at the view.
It's just unbelievable. You have to see it with your eyes to really, really take it in. Everybody else should go to space.
Look at the Earth. Just look outside. Look at the Earth. We're in space.
This is a life-changing experience. Everybody needs to do this.
It was absolutely insane. I mean, it's the coolest thing ever.
Oh my word. I'm just spinning.
That was enlightenment.
This is the best experience of my life, by far. Everyone in the world deserves to see this. Everyone needs to see this. Oh my God.
It's just a dream come true. I want to do this my entire life.
I just went to space as the first woman from Mexico.
I think we need to give this gift of perspective to everybody.
Oh man, this is so cool. I always said I'm gonna do it, and I just did it. We went to space!
What you have given me is the most profound experience I can imagine. I can't believe this.
As soon as you land, you will want more of it.
All right now you are looking at New Shepard out on the launch pad. This is NS-37, and we are currently in a hold due to upper level winds. We will have a new T0 that will be forthcoming here shortly, but in that meantime, let's go ahead and toss it back over to the rocket. Again, an exciting day for our NS-37 crew, which includes Joi Hyde, Hans Kenigsmann, Nil Milch, Adonis Purulis, Jayson Stänselл, and disability advocate Michy Benthaus. Welcome back, everyone. We are currently in a hold due to upper level winds. You are watching NS-37. Now, there's something we want to talk about. One of the most significant aspects of a New Shepard flight is the profound effect on the astronauts who've experienced it and the ripple impact it has on their lives and the lives around them. This is transformative. It's an experience that's often referred to as the overview effect.
And the overview effect is really a cognitive shift reported by many astronauts who have viewed Earth from space. This phenomenon encompasses a range of emotion and intellectual reactions, including a sense of unity, having the ability to observe the Earth without national borders, which then fosters a deeper sense of global unity. Also, the fragility of Earth. Many astros report that the thin layer of atmosphere and the finite resources becomes starkly apparent when they look out of those windows. This helps them emphasize the need for environmental stewardship. It also has personal transformation. Astronauts report a profound change in their perspective on life, leading to a greater appreciation for the planet and the renewed sense of purpose back here on Earth.
That's right, and it's such a huge part of what we do here as well. The impact that a New Shepard flight has on astronauts after a journey aboard is more than a physical adventure. It's a journey of self-discovery and profound insight. The experience, it actually often leads to a heightened sense of awareness. Now, that's kind of like a greater consciousness of global issues such as climate change, poverty, and conflict, as well as inspirational leadership. Many return with a renewed mission to contribute positively to society, often becoming advocates for space exploration and environmental causes. And finally, there's like this emotional reconnaissance. Like seeing the beauty and fragility of Earth from space can evoke powerful emotions, leading to a deeper connection with the planet.
And one astronaut who can speak to this is one you might recognize. It's William Shatner.
Yeah, let's hear directly from him about his experience.
Holy cats. Weightlessness. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Oh, wow. I can't believe this. Everybody in the world needs to see. There is Mother Earth and comfort, but what you see is black. Oh, I hope I never recover from this. I hope that I can maintain what I feel now. I don't want to lose it. What you have given me is the most profound experience I can imagine. I'm so filled with emotion about what just happened. Jesus. Oh my God. It was unbelievable. Oh, I'm telling you.
It's just so, I don't know, it gets me emotional hearing how emotional our astros are when they come back from this experience. If you're just joining us, you are watching NS-37. You are looking at New Shepard out there on the pad. Now, we are currently in a hold due to upper level winds. Right now, we're going to toss it over to the rocket and check back in with you in just a little bit. Hey friends, you are currently watching NS-37. We are currently in a hold due to upper level winds, but while we're in this hold, as you might have noticed, I have been joined on the desk by Claire Luce. Now, Claire has worked on the BE-3 engines for a long time, and she recently took on a new role. So Claire, tell me a little bit about your work on the BE-3 and what your new role is.
Of course. So I love New Shepard because I worked on the BE-3PM engine for over 3 years. But currently my new role is on the Blue Engine's Analytics Reporting and Software team, or what we like to call is BEARS. It's a fun name. And on BEARS, we help all the engines at Blue, so not just BE-3PM, but BE-4, BE-3U, BE-7, and it's a bunch of software engineers that are help solving problems and that all the other engineers, propulsion engineers, need.
Can you tell me a little bit more about kind of more into their jobs and what the back rooms are really like?
Oh, of course. So on New Shepard, we have the engineering backroom, which is the role that I'm certified as the BE-3PM engineering backroom. And it's a certified role that helps support the controllers. So we have the booster controllers, the capsule controllers, but then there is a whole team of engineers who specialize in subsystems like the BE-3PM engine. So we have these engineers that are monitoring their specific subsystem. Like I said, I'm the BE-3PM engine, and I have teammates that are currently working this launch, but we also have different subsystems like the avionics hardware system or the fluids team. And of course, these are all headed up by our engineering backroom lead. So it is just a few of the people that help make this launch possible.
What is launch day like for your team?
Well, they wake up really early. You have to be on console at a pretty early hour when the vehicle rolls out. You power the vehicle on. You're going to have to fill it up with propellant. Of course, my team is monitoring the engine at that time. So this has all happened before the crew even loads into the vehicle.
It's got to be an exciting thing. And you've been out to West Texas, I think you told me, about 15 times doing this.
Yep. It is a great opportunity to be able to be part of these launches, work the launches, and also work with the hardware.
Yeah, and it is so great to hear more kind of about what our engines teams, because engines are really integral to everything we do. I know we said it on New Glenn. It's like, I think people believe that you build a rocket and then you stick an engine on it, but that's not the case at all. You build the engine and then you build the rocket from there.
Yep, that is 100% true.
All right now you are watching NS-37. You can see New Shepard out there on the pad. We are on a hold at this moment in time due to upper level winds. We're going to toss it back over to the rocket, get a status update for you guys, and see you in just a minute. Hey friends, you are watching NS-37. Right now, we are currently in a hold due to upper level winds, but not to worry. We get to show you exactly what our Astros have been up to over the last couple of days. And just yesterday, they had an exciting adventure as they prepared for this moment where they are sitting in the capsule as we speak. So this is them, I believe, going into, the barn, right?
Yeah, that is where we store our New Shepard boosters. And as you said, it has a fun name, the barn.
You can see Mihai there. Now, again, Mihai Benthaus will become the first wheelchair user in space. We are so excited to be flying her here on NS-37 today. I've actually not yet been inside the barn, but that's on the top of my Blue Origin bucket list, is to go in there and see the booster there. I've seen, of course, the booster out on the landing pad, which is traditional after every flight. All the entire crew here at Blue go out and take a picture with the booster on the landing pad. But this is pretty special to kind of see it still all connected inside the barn.
Well, and what is also even more cool is that since we said we had 2 human-rated vehicles, we actually have 2 boosters in there, and you can see them side by side.
Oh, that is really, really exciting. You can see Neil there, obviously pretty excited about what he's looking at. Mind blown. There is Hans taking a look at, I'm sure, all the mechanics and engineering of it as well, being a rocket scientist himself. Jason there, and again, Jason is flying in honor of his brother Kevin today. Mihai is taking a look. That is Audrey Powers. She is also one of our NS New Shepard astronauts. Pretty exciting to have her continuing to lead the New Shepard team. Joey, everyone, really getting to learn more about the science behind New Shepard. A great moment for a crew picture. And you can see behind them all of the patches that we have.
Those are all the patches that these vehicles have flown.
That's it. 37 is a lot.
It
really is.
It's something that I think all of Blue is really proud of.
Yeah, right now you're also kind of getting a live look at our crew out there, excited for this moment. Again, you are watching NS-37. We are currently in a hold due to upper level winds. We're going to toss it over to the rocket, get a status update, and be back with you guys shortly.
О, ура! Наконец-то у нас возобновили таймер. И я напоминаю, то, что мы смотрим прямую трансляцию запуска ракеты Нил Shepard с пилотируемой миссией NS-37. Запуск у нас был запланирован, так и запланировано сегодня на 18 декабря. И теперь у нас запуск запланирован на 16... Да, на 16:30 выходит по UTC. Но в случае переноса у нас еще 4 часа стартового окна аж до 22:30 по UTC. Так, я извиняюсь, и теперь, наконец-то, собственно, информация про саму ракету Нил Shepard. Нил Shepard — это полностью многоразовая суперорбитальная ракета-носитель, разработанная компанией Priory для космического туризма. Ракета названа в честь Алана Шепарда, первого американца, побывавшего в космосе, а также пятого человека, ступившего на Луну. Ракета способна к вертикальному взлету и посадке. Кроме того, она также способна выводить людей по загрузку на суперорбитальную траекторию. Высота ракеты составляет 19,2 метра, диаметр 3,8 метра, стартовый вес 35 тонн. Всего было, собственно, 36 запусков, из которых 35 полностью успешные и всего лишь 1 неудачный. И 34 полностью успешные посадки. Также первые ступени. Собственно, она состоит всего лишь из одной ступени, где устанавливается двигатель BE-3 с тягой в 490 килоньютонов. Он работает на жидком водороде и жидком кислороде. И имеет удельный импульс в 445 секунд. Тяга в вакууме составляет 711 килоньютон, хотя на уровне моря 490, я напомню. Диапазон, трассировать тягу он может от 18 до 100%, что тоже очень хорошо. Нил Shepard состоит из ракеты-носителя и пилотируемой капсулы. Капсула может вмещать до 6 пассажиров, груз или их комбинацию. Ракета-носитель переводится в движение двигателем BE-3, который выводит капсулу за линию Кармана на высоту где-то до 105-110 км, где пассажиры и груз могут испытать несколько минут невесомости, прежде чем капсула вернется на Землю. Ракета-носитель спроектирована как полностью многоразовая. Капсула возвращается на Землю с помощью 3 парашютов и твердотопливных ракетных двигателей мягкой посадки на посадочную площадку в 3 километрах к северу от стартовой площадки. Также компания успешно запускала и приземляла ракету-носитель Нил Shepard 34 раза. При этом ракета-носитель имеет, собственно, высоту 19 метров, диаметр 3,8 метра, стартовую массу всего лишь 35 тонн. По состоянию на 2024 год было построено 5 первых ступеней, собственно, от NS-1 до NS-5. В этом запуске у нас, кстати, будет использоваться первая ступень. Сейчас я скажу, какая. В этом запуске будет использоваться, собственно, последняя первая ступень NS-5. Для нее это будет 6-й полет. И также капсула RCC Karman Line, для которой это будет 4-й полет. По состоянию на 2025 год было построено 4 капсулы Нил Shepard, именно RCC Jules Verne, RCC H.G. Wells, RCC First Step и последняя RCC Karman Line. Капсула RCC H.G. Wells была выведена из эксплуатации после своего 11-го полета. Ракета-носитель, как уже говорил, приводится в движение двигателем BE-3 с управляемым вектором тяги. Также задние стабилизаторы стабилизуют ракету во время подъема, направляют ее обратно к посадочной площадке во время спуска и эффективно управляют ее на скоростях до 3 махов. Также кольцевые и клиновидные стабилизаторы в верхней части ракеты обеспечивают аэродинамическую устойчивость и снижают расход топлива во время спуска за счет аэродинамического торможения. Карданы, сопло, двигатель и задние стабилизаторы работают вместе для управления ракетой, оба с использованием гидравлических приводов. Капсула экипажа Нил Shepard — это герметичная капсула, рассчитанная на перевозку до 6 человек. Она оснащена системой аварийного спасения полной оболочки, которая может отделить капсулу от ракеты носителя в любой момент подъема. Твердотопливный ракетный двигатель Аварийное спасение экипажа CRM поставляется компанией Rocket Rocketdyne. Внутренний объем капсулы составляет 15 кубических метров. В ней расположены 6 окон и 6 откидывающих сидений и поручни для удобства передвижения в условиях невесомости. В центре капсулы находится цилиндр, в котором размещается система аварийного спасения. Ну, то есть твердотопливный двигатель, твердотопливный бак, короче, с твердым топливом и твердотопливный двигатель. После отделения от ракеты-носителя капсула спускается вниз, и перед посадкой раскрываются 3 парашюта для мягкой посадки. В случае отказа одного из парашютов, капсула может безопасно приземлиться всего лишь с одним из 3 раскрытых парашютов. Перед посадкой система мягкой посадки в нижней части капсулы выпускает азот и замедляет приземление до примерно 3 км в час. Кроме того, деформируемое кольцо высотой 14 см сжимается при ударе в нижнюю часть капсулы, действует как замедлитель, поглощая перегрузки. Собственно, вот нам показывает профиль полета. Ракета Нил Шепард стартует в 48 километрах к северу от Ван Хоторна в штате Техас у стартовой площадки номер 1 и совершает полет с работающим двигателем в течение примерно 110 секунд, поднимаясь на высоту 40 километров. Затем ракета и капсула продолжают движение вверх за счет своей инерции, достигая апогея чуть выше линии Кармана на высоте примерно 105-110 километров. Вблизи этой пиковой высоты капсула экипажа отделяется от ракеты. По мере приближения ракеты к земле срабатывают ее воздушные тормоза, и двигатель перезапускается. Бортовые компьютеры автономно обеспечивают вертикальную посадку ракеты на посадочную площадку, где она раскрывает свои 4 посадочные опоры. После этого капсула с экипажем спускается по 3 парашютами и двигателем мягкой посадки. Капсула экипаж также может отделиться в случае неисправности аппарата или другой чрезвычайной ситуации, используя твердотопливный двигатель системы аварийного спасения, а затем совершить посадку с парашютом. Общая продолжительность полета ускоритель составляет 7 минут, а общее время полета капсулы около 10-11 минут. И тем временем у нас остается уже всего лишь 2,5 минуты до запуска. Я напоминаю, что мы смотрим прямую трансляцию запуска ракеты Нил Шепард с пилотируемой миссии NS-37. Запуск у нас запланирован сегодня на 18 декабря в 16:30 по EDC со стартовой площадки Сайт 1 в Западном Техасе в Техасе. Эта миссия станет 16-м пилотируемым полетом в рамках программы Нил Шепард и 37-м в ее истории. В состав экипажа входят Мичи Бентхаус, Джои Хайд, Ханс Кенигсманн, Нил Милч, Адонис Пурулис и Джейсон Стэнселл.
Engine thrust vector control built-in test in work. Vehicle is now on internal power.
И у нас остается минута до запуска ракеты Нил Шепард с пилотируемой миссией. Ну да, конечно, остается. И опять хватает еще на 58 секундах. Ну, обожаю Blue Origin и ракету Нил Шепард в кавычках, потому что длиннющее стартовое окно на полдня и вечно и реально тупо на каждом запуске холды. Ну, что, ожидаем, блин.
Looking at New Shepard on the pad, at just under 1 minute, we have entered a hold. We are listening in to the voice of Mission Control, which is Kate Wentworth. Now, as we learn more information about this hold, of course, we are going to pass it along to you. Right now, we're going to toss it over to the rocket and get more information. Hey friends, you are watching NS-37. We've entered a hold at just under a minute into launch. Now the hold was called to evaluate an observation during terminal count. I know everyone here is on the edge of their seats because this is such an exciting mission for us. Again, Michy Benthaus will become the first wheelchair user in space. Now, while we wait, we want to introduce you entirely to the crew of NS-37, and let's start in seat number 1.
Yes, in seat number 1, we have Nil Milch, a global business executive and entrepreneur. Nil launched his career through Laundry Lux, a family-owned business. He now serves as the chair of the board of trustees at Jackson Laboratory, a nonprofit biomedical research institute, where he supports genetic research to improve human health. Growing up, watching the Gemini and Apollo programs, he adopted the Latin phrase in omnia paratus, meaning ready for anything, to guide his pursuit of science and discovery.
And I got to talk to Nil, and I can tell you he is ready for anything. I know he's so excited for today. Let's talk about seat number 2. We have Michy Benthaus. Now, Michy is an aerospace and mechatronics engineer at the European Space Agency. She has dedicated her career to scientific collaboration for the advancement of interplanetary exploration. Back in 2018, she was involved in a mountain biking accident that resulted in a spinal cord injury, impacting her ability to walk. Undeterred, she has continued to pursue her passion for access and advocate for greater access to space. Now, Michy actually flew aboard a zero-G research flight back in 2022 and completed an analog astronaut mission. She continues to pursue sporting activities outside of work, including wheelchair tennis.
In seat number 3, we have Hans Kenigsmann. Hans is a German-American aerospace engineer whose career has been dedicated to advancing reusable spacecraft and launch vehicles, most notably as an early team member at SpaceX, where he spent 2 decades. He is one of the world's most renowned rocket scientists and remains actively engaged in the aerospace and space exploration community, serving in advisory and board roles across multiple aerospace companies. He is also a licensed pilot who built his own airplane, an avid skier, and the proud father of 2 daughters. He is excited to share his experience to inspire the next generation of space exploration.
In seat number 4, we have Adonis Purulis. Now, he is a seasoned entrepreneur, investor, and mining engineer. He is the founder and chairman of Pella Resources, co-founder of Energy Revolution Ventures, chairman of Rainbow Rare Earths, and the CEO of Chariot Limited, which are all advancing and developing innovative technologies and global opportunities in the energy transition. Now, his career and philanthropic work reflect a consistent commitment to education and the responsible and sustainable development of Earth's resources, combining technical expertise with a vision for long-term environmental and social impacts. His flight aboard New Shepard represents a lifelong dream to see the world from space.
In seat number 5, we have Jeyson Stänsill. A self-proclaimed space nerd rooted in West Texas, Jeyson has watched the space industry expand to offer commercial spaceflight opportunities from his own backyard. With a degree in computer science from Tulane University, he has channeled his enthusiasm for creativity, passion for adventure, and love of science and physics into scuba diving, driving cars, riding motorcycles, flying planes, and of course, studying rocketry. Jeyson is looking to inspire healthy skepticism and promote science education through his experience. He is also dedicating his flight to his brother Kevin, who passed away in 2016 to a hard-fought battle with brain cancer.
In seat number 6, we have Joey Hyde, a physicist and quantitative investor. Joey recently retired from his career at a leading hedge fund. He lives in Florida with his wife and 5 children. His grandparents ignited a fascination with space when they brought him to watch the 1988 launch of the space shuttle Atlantis, which sparked a lifelong curiosity in human spaceflight and exploration, leading him to earn a PhD in astrophysics. Joey sees this flight with Blue Origin as a continuation of his commitment to advancing science and inspiring future generations of explorers. By the way, fun fact, earlier this year, his spouse Elaine Hyde flew back on NS-30. How cool is that?
That's amazing to have something that they both can share, this experience of both going on a New Shepard flight.
Yes, I would like to know what those conversations are like at the dinner table next week. Like, oh, yeah, now I really know what you were saying. You're like, yes, it's like this incredible experience. I have, the overview effect has really impacted me. All right, now let's also talk about the mission patch.
So the NS-37 mission patch pays homage to the crew and Blue Origin's vision. And we have a couple different symbols embedded into the patch. So first we have the DNA, which symbolizes the importance of impact of science to Nil Milch. As you can see there on the left, we also have the hippo, which represents Mihi's favorite animal, her plush hippo, which comforted her in the hospital after her accident and will join her in space. There is also on the patch the tennis ball, which symbolizes another one of Mihi's competitive passions. And Adonis is represented by a baobab tree, which is iconic to South Africa.
Yeah, on this patch, which you can see right there, the spiral galaxy symbolizes Joey Hyde's astrophysics research. The dog bone shape and K are in memoriam of Jayson Stänsel's brother, Kevin, as well as a representation of the satellite of love from their favorite show, Mystery Science Theater 3000. I love that show, by the way. And the shards represent Blue Origin's commitment to breaking down barriers to accessing space, including cost, nationality, and accessibility. So right now, as you look on your screen, you will notice we are currently in a hold. You are watching NS-37. We're going to toss it back over to the rocket and get more information. Okay, we are hearing from the flight team that they have decided to terminate the countdown for today. We are standing down from today's NS-37 mission after the launch team observed an issue with our built-in checks prior to flight. We are assessing our next opportunity for launch. We're going to go ahead and scrub the launch and look into this issue further and make sure that we are ready to go. Once the turnaround plan is confirmed, we will announce a new launch window. Please do follow us on social media for updates, and thank you so much for joining us today.